You know that feeling when you're writing in English and your sentences just feel, well, a little disconnected, like they're all separate islands? Today we're going to change that. We are going to build some bridges. We're going to show you how to take your writing from just a list of points and turn it into a powerful, sophisticated flow. Let's dive in.
Okay, take a look at this. On the left, we've got two perfectly fine sentences. He works hard, he will win. Nothing wrong with them. But now look to the right, just by adding one tiny word. So, we've completely changed the game. It's not two ideas anymore, it's one connected thought. We've created a cause and effect. That's the power we're talking about today.
So how do we get that flow? The main tools we use to link our thoughts together are called conjunctions. You can think of them as the secret ingredient, really, for making your writing feel way more polished and professional.
So what exactly is a conjunction? At its heart, it's just a linking word. Its entire job is to join things together. Words, phrases, you name it. It sounds simple, I know, but trust me, this simple concept is incredibly powerful.
Right, so it's not enough to just know that these words connect things. We need to know how they do it. What are our options? Well, it's time to open up our grammatical toolkit.
Inside that toolkit, we're going to find 4 main types of conjunctions, and each one has a very specific job to do when it comes to building better sentences.
And here they are. First, you've got coordinating conjunctions, like but. They link two ideas that are equally important. Then there are subordinating ones, like who, which connect a main idea to a supporting, less important one. After that, we have correlative conjunctions. Think of these as the tag teams. They always work in pairs, like either or. And finally, there are compound conjunctions, which are whole phrases that act like one big connector.
Now, let's zoom in on one of the trickiest, but also one of the most powerful types, those correlative or paired conjunctions. These are absolutely fantastic for creating a really nice balance and rhythm in your writing, but they have one very, very important rule you have to follow.
And that big rule is called parallelism. It sounds complicated, but it's not. All it means is that your sentence has to be balanced. Whatever kind of word or phrase you put after the first part of the pair, you have to use the exact same kind of structure after the second part. It's all about symmetry. Just look at how clean these examples are. We have a noun, apples, balanced with another noun, oranges. A verb phrase, obey my instructions, is paired with another verb phrase, quit. It's a perfect match. And this isn't just about grammar. It makes your sentences feel so much more elegant and satisfying to read.
Now this is a mistake I see all the time. On the left, neither is followed by a noun, a piano. But nor is followed by a whole clause, does she play it? The balance is completely off. But look at the right. We have a verb, speak, and another verb, understand. See how much smoother that is? That's what we're aiming for.
Okay, so we've looked at the tools. Now it's time to actually start building. We're going to move on to something called synthesis, which is where you can really elevate your writing style. And hey, if you're serious about mastering these advanced techniques, you should absolutely subscribe to channels like the A1 Institute for more guides just like this one.
So what is synthesis? Well, it's just a fancy word for combining sentences. But the goal isn't just to make your writing shorter. The real point is to create a single, more powerful sentence that shows the relationship between your ideas much more clearly and elegantly.
And here's a super simple 3-step recipe you can use. First, just look at your sentences and figure out the relationship. Is it a contrast, a result? Step 2, pick the right conjunction for the job. And finally, step 3, put it all together and polish that new sentence until it flows beautifully.
All right, let's level up one more time. We're going to touch on a more advanced topic that is absolutely crucial for any kind of formal or academic writing. Because sometimes your goal isn't to make a big, bold statement. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is be cautious and precise. This technique is called hedging. It's basically about using cautious language so you don't sound like you're claiming something is 100% true all the time. Why is this so important? Because it stops you from making huge generalizations and shows that you're a careful, critical thinker. It actually makes you sound more credible.
So what does this actually look like? Well, instead of saying something is true, you could say it tends to be true, or that the evidence suggests something. Words like may, likely, and often are your best friends here. They add this really important layer of nuance that makes your writing so much stronger.
So let's bring this all home. From picking a simple word like so, all the way to carefully adding a phrase like it appears to be,
We've seen how these little choices, the small words we use to connect our ideas, can have a massive impact on what we're trying to say.
I think this quote really nails it. The goal isn't to change your core idea. It's about transforming the form of your sentence to make your idea clearer, more powerful, and more precise. It's about having the flexibility to choose the perfect way to express yourself.
So I'm going to leave you with this question. Think about your own writing. What's one idea you're trying to communicate right now that could be even more powerful? Go ahead, take what you've learned today, open up that grammatical toolkit, and start building some stronger bridges between your ideas. Thanks for watching.